Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wild life is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about ancient China. Ancient China was one of the oldest and longest lasting civilizations in the history of the world. The history of ancient China can be traced back over 4,000 years. Ancient China starts in 2070 BC and ends in 221 BC. Located on the eastern part of the continent of Asia, today China is the most populous country in the world. The major key of Chinese civilization and culture is based on geography. Ancient China flourished due to two major rivers that flow through the central region. The Yellow River, located to the north, is 3,395 miles long, making it the sixth longest river in the world. Aside from being the cradle of civilization, the Yellow River is also called the Honghe River. The Yangtze River, located to the south, is 3,988 miles long and is the third longest in the world. Due to its warm and rainy weather, the banks of the Yangtze are good for planting rice. Aside from rivers, China is also bordered by the Himalayan mountains, which kept ancient Chinese civilization isolated from others. The government of ancient China was ruled by an emperor and his family. These powerful families were called dynasties. Each dynasty gives its name to a period of time in China. The government would be ruled by that family for a very long time. Each time the emperor died, he would be replaced by another family member. Some dynasties lasted as long as 800 years. Between 2070 and 1600 BCE, the Xia dynasty existed with Yu the Great as its founder. Yu was also believed to have established a system of dynasty and succession. During the first dynasty, the ruling class populated urban areas while peasants were more agricultural. The second dynasty, Shang, 1600 to 1046 BCE, was established by Tang, who overthrew Yu's descendants. The system of writing, religion, architecture, and bronze metallurgy were credited with his dynasty. Around 1046 BCE, Zhou dynasty was set up by the king Wu of the Zhou province after he rebelled against King Zhou of Shang. Chinese philosophers such as Confucius, Meneses, and Lao Tzu flourished during this era. The Zhou dynasty ended in 256 BCE. The Zhou dynasty is the longest dynasty in China's history. The Shang and Zhou dynasties are known as the Bronze Age of China because archaeologists have found many examples of weapons, vessels, and tools made from bronze coming from that time. Aside from ruling under dynasties, ancient China heavily relied on the feudal system. The emperor divided the land into fiefs that were usually ruled by his relatives. The nobles who ruled the fiefs basically owned the farmers who worked in their lands. Art, culture, and religion were often tied together. There were three main religions or philosophies, including Taoism, Confucianism, and Buddhism. These ideas, called the Three Ways, had a large impact on the way people lived as well as their art. Art focused on the three perfections: painting, pottery, and calligraphy. Confucius was a very important Chinese philosopher that created the beliefs of Confucianism that focused on having good morals. Confucius said, to have a peaceful life, it was important to be kind to your community and respect your elders. He also said that humans should never stop learning, so we should always be looking for new knowledge, just like we are today. The great enemy of the Chinese was the Mongols who lived to the north. He even built a wall thousands of miles long to try and keep the Mongols from invading. The Mongols did conquer China for a time, however, and established their own dynasty called the Yuan Dynasty. Four great inventions of the ancient Chinese are the compass, gunpowder, paper making, and printing. Thank you for watching this episode of Adventurous Kids.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids.
Adventurous Kids.
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids.
Adventurous Kids.
Adventurous